Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Benji. I'm going to do a twin flame update reading for you today. So we'll just get straight into it. I'm going to use the twin flame oracle, and I'm just going to use the prophet tarot deck, and we might use the silver witchcraft over here, or just the Rider Waite. And we'll get into it, and we'll do one oracle card at the end, and we're also going to do an affirmation. So I was thinking maybe we should do the affirmation first. Anyways, if you do enjoy this video, please like the video and or resonate, and also please subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment if you feel like it. All right. You could definitely, if you don't feel like leaving a comment or sharing anything personal, you can definitely just like say I claim the affirmation, or just write the affirmation and claim it in the comments. This one is: there is no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order. I am being guided to learn and grow. Wow. Maybe that's a sign for whoever's clicked on this video. Maybe you have been guided to learn and grow here on my channel. That'd be awesome. Honestly, I have no clue. But I do believe in those kind of things. Let's go into the Twin Flame Ascension deck, and let's just see the general energy today for Twin Flame energy, please. Alrighties, we got some cards. Let's go with these ones. We have Rebirth, Integration, and Transformation. Alrighty, so these cards: Personal Freedom Unleashed, Rebirth, 77. We have 66, Integration, Multi-Dimensional Healing, number 66. And we have Transformation, Battle of Head versus Heart, 4-4. Okay, so this is really interesting. I feel like this reading is going to be really interesting. I'm not going to say anything about those cards. I'm just going to leave them as is for now, and we will go back to those if they come up. I do feel some things from it already, but like I said, I'm just going to leave it. And Rebirth, I just feel like it's very, very, like, obvious. Rebirth, integration, and then transformation, like battling yourself in some sort of shadow way. I just feel like there's some shadows there. Anyways, let's move on to these cards, and let's get a general reading going for this general energy, for a Twin Flame energy reading today. Oh my gosh. Alrighties, what do we got? We literally got all the cards I needed right here coming out all at once. Our first card is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is giving a sense of, there is this offer and you're unsure. I feel like this is where the battle of the head and the heart comes in. You have been given this offer and you just don't know. I feel like you're really just feeling in your personal freedom, like that free kind of rebirth energy. You're like really just feeling like free to just do whatever you want. This integration one is really just giving like there is healing going on, between the physical and the spiritual, and just like you inside and out. There's a lot of healing going on. We have temperance, which is really giving a sense of it's been woven, like be patient. It's like wait, wait, don't accept the offer yet. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. It's really giving that battle of the head versus heart. Like your heart says yes, your head says no. Go with what your head says right now. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. The star is giving that hope and rejuvenation of faith. So it really just gives a sense of like waiting is going to give you that rejuvenated hope and faith. And the next card here is the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords here is really giving me this sense of sometimes it's not really that worth it to win at all costs. So there is a lot of like winning at all costs, like your heart would win at all costs if you were to accept this offer, not be patient to get the rejuvenation of faith. I really get the sense of like not winning sometimes. We live in a world of winners, right? And I'm not hating on anyone that likes winning because that's okay. But sometimes there is a moment where you humble yourself and you don't win, and you choose not to. Because sometimes that is the best option, and it's going to cause you the less cause and effect from it. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like that, and it's very interesting. It's maybe not my belief, but like I just think right now you're just trying to get away from something, and this bad thing is trying to win at all costs against you, and you don't want to win at all costs, because if you won at all costs, you would go back and you would go back into that situation. I really feel like you would just get everything you wanted back into the way it was, and then it would just be like repeating. It's just very interesting. A lot of repeating cycles today coming up. So we have the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is really giving me that pain. Pain, 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 pain. A lot of pain, just oozing pain. And it's just like, it's very interesting. And I feel like not winning at all costs really causes you pain. Going back in will cause you pain, but not as much pain as leaving, you know? But I feel like the sense of that is, it's really just like the arguments, right? Like the disunion, the like the nah, nah, like that just is not great for you anymore. And I feel like this is really giving me a sense of like the feeling that you get, and the pain that you get. It's from the lack of being able to communicate properly with someone. And this is probably the twin flame, right? Like the twin flame connection. I'm getting that twin flame connections are very karmic these days. Not all of them. Some twin flame connections can be beautiful and really balanced. But like with this one, it just seems like it's really like giving you a decision. The universe always gives everyone a decision, but it's asking you to like integrate something, like integrate something that you have, that you need to heal, right? And integrate it before you move forward into the situation. It's not saying don't go back into it, right? Like it says there is an offer. It doesn't say go back into it straight away. It just says be patient and like do the healing. That's really what I'm getting from this, because if you don't do the healing, you're going to end up being arguing it, and it's just going to like cause a lot of problems. So that's the general gist of our reading today for the twin flame. Um, Very interesting. I am going to move on to the Silver Witchcraft Tarot now, and we are just going to clarify this energy of who's moving in on you. What is this energy? Are they genuine towards you, or are they trying to trick you, or like, like what is the general energy of the Four of Cups? This energy that's coming in, being offered to you. Will they cause you pain? Is that what's causing you pain? I don't know. Let's just see, right? And it will tell us. Shh. These two came out first, and then it was these two. The Fool. So this person is in, the full energy. They have had an awakening as such, and I feel like they want to play. They want to come in and be playful. Like they really like have a journey. They like know their journey ahead of them, and they know it's you. But at the same time, the Nine of Pentacles here is very interesting. It's like keeping your dreams. They're keeping it to themselves. Like this feeling of like how they feel about you. It's interesting. I feel like this is very interesting because it's not deception. I'm not getting deception from this card. It's not really that card. It's really just giving me that sense of like being not so loud about the things you're working on, and like protecting your dreams at all costs, and kind of like just doing the things that you need to do. But it would appear to the opposite person, so it would appear that this person is doing nothing. This person has been doing a lot. They've been working on themselves like a lot, and I feel like their journey is really just moving forward, and they're moving like with spirit and stuff. The Nine of Pentacles is really like they're not telling you, right? Like I'm really just trying to get that, like go over it again and clarify. But like this is really, it's like they just find it hard to tell you. It's not being deceptive. They just find it hard to tell you that they're working on themselves, because I feel like when you say that you're working on yourself, it's just like talking about it and it's not doing it. So like they just do it and they don't tell you. They would hope that you would see it. So this sense of balance is coming in. So the Two of Pentacles, so they have like this balance. They want to come in, obviously, they want to play. They're in this really like innocent, like new energy, like starting from fresh. Um like they've had a revelation and some sort of like moment, like something that's just like completely, and they just started again, and they're just like, oh my gosh, I was, what was I doing? Why wasn't I like focused on this? Like this is so important. It's kind of what I'm getting. The Two of Pentacles is really showing me the balance that they're bringing in. We have two more cards here with the Queen of Wands. Whoa, okay. And then we have the Star. So I really feel like this person has been working deeply on their strength, like to be better at emotions. I really get that. Emotions, and also like trying to balance out the divine masculine and divine feminine. That's what I'm really getting here. Um because obviously the Knight of Wands is that person riding towards you, and it's a masculine energy, but the Queen of Wands is really what they're trying to balance here. They're really trying to get like that balance between the two sides, and these two people are literally the same because they're both wearing red. I guess these are just the signs I'm seeing right now. Um, and then obviously the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles here is like both green. So that's very interesting. I really I feel. Oh, we have the star down the end. My bad. We have the star, so there's like rejuvenated hope and faith, and like there's transformation, and it's really just giving me this beautiful connection. Like this is soul connection, like twin flame soul connection. Can a twin flame go to a soulmate connection? It really seems like if I'm to say it from what I'm feeling and what I'm getting from this is that this twin flame connection has almost got to a point where it's become a soulmate connection. I don't know if that's a real thing, but I'm just gonna say it because that's what I see and that's what I feel. It really gives that, integration. It's a rebirth, like there's transformation going on with these cards that come up the top, and then there's no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order, and I'm being guided to learn and grow. So what I'm getting from this is I'm learning that twin flame ascension, right? This is what this is. Twin flame ascension. This is ascending from the twin flame realm and going to the soulmate realm, going to something better and more beautiful and loving and connected, without all the disconnect, like because twin flames create disconnect and unhappiness. Not all of them, so don't get on my back for saying that. I think it's cool that this is a reading for someone that is really ready to graduate from twin flame to soulmate connection, and it's with this person, right? It's with this person. Like I really get this is the person that you're already in a twin flame connection with. Um, it's very interesting indeed. I'm going to do one more card, and we're going to do the hidden heart secrets today. And we will just see what comes out because I want to see what this other person really feels for you. Um, I would like to know their true thoughts, feelings, messages from them for you. If they're if they're hiding something or not. Obviously, there's lots of cards in here. Let's just see what comes out for how they feel about you. And they're not telling you, right? Like, because Nine of Pentacles, they're just not telling you about these things. They are very prideful. So this person seems to be very arrogant or egotistical or very stubborn, very prideful. Like a very prideful person. They are divine masculine. That's exactly what I was getting before, that they are a masculine person. So this person is a masculine. And they're trying to work on like balancing the two. That's what I was really getting from that before. We have confessions. So they want to like come clean. They want to send you messages and unveil something. So that's that Nine of Pentacles energy. That's what I'm getting from there. Like maybe they do want to tell you these things. We have boundaries. No, drawing the line, enough. So I feel like that's something that they're not used to. I think this is something that you've done to them. I think that you said no to them. You probably drew the line. You probably came across like enough was enough. You probably that's the sense that I'm getting. And I feel like this person's just not very healthy with those things. I feel like boundaries do not click with them because maybe they their upbringing didn't create those things. Like obviously traumas bring in that fact of like not putting up boundaries because like if I was to dive into it, like when I was a child, I wasn't allowed to have them. Like it's not the fact that you're allowed to have them and it's outright to have boundaries and stuff. Like when you grow up, sometimes in situations you're straight up just not even allowed to have them because of I guess the family you're born into. I talk about it very fun, like weirdly and strangely. So just I hope you can understand that. Like I'm an orphan. I don't have family, and the family that I was in kicked me out to be with another family, and then they abused me for like 17 years. So that's kind of where I come from. But at the same time, when I think of family, it's like blood is not thicker than the truth or something. So like where I come from is really different and I see it differently than other people, but I really try to step into the other shoes. So with this boundary thing, that's what I'm talking about. It's just like boundaries are really hard when you get older and you just haven't learned the concept of it. So I think you've put up a lot of boundaries with this person and because you have been learning this and this person's just not used to it. And they're just like, what's a boundary? What's the word no? Like, why is this person doing this to me when I give them everything or something? Like I feel like they just have this sense of like, why? Why do you do this when I do this, I do this, I do this. Very prideful, very arrogant to the situation. We do have memories. So they are thinking about you. You've known each other for a long time. It's very bittersweet. They're dwelling on it and very reminiscing on the memories. I think there's way more happy memories than bad ones, to be honest, because I don't feel bad at the moment. I feel quite happy. I just feel like this is definitely a disconnect. And hopefully this should come back in. Elusive. Oh, yeah, I knew it. So we have elusive, and it says dishonesty, deception, and trickery. So this person, I can't say what they've done, but I did feel a little bit like that's what they're working on. Um, they they definitely trick you in some ways, I feel, and they're very dishonest with you when it comes to what I'm getting is like the future. What they weave for the future and stuff. I feel like they always know that they're gonna like disappear at some point. But with this confessions, I feel like they're gonna tell you this. I feel like they're gonna tell you something that is like got something to do with like their trauma or like the thing that makes it that way because it's gonna help you understand, I think, and maybe they're going to realize that maybe if they share it and they like heal their trauma, integrate that trauma, then it will get to a point where they'll like have epiphanies and understandings and wait, that's the card that came out. Have epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. I just looked at it just now. Realizations. Wow. Okay, so they're gonna have a realization. Like so. I feel like they're not actually trying to be too dishonest. Like, I don't think they're doing anything malicious behind your back. I just really feel like this elusive feeling, this dishonesty, deception, and trickery is really got to do with like how they perceive themselves and how they hold themselves. They don't want to look weak. If they're in this divine masculine, they almost like are unbalanced in it, so they're just fully masculine with no balance. So I feel like it can become very egotistical, that stubborn kind of vibe where no matter what, they're gonna be like, oh, emotions this, emotions that. I just feel like that's what I'm getting. They're just very much in the energy where like emotions are bugging them, and they have had a realization where they need to balance those things out because that's not how they're gonna have a connection with you. I really don't think this person wants to run away. I really don't think this person wants to run away. They really want to work on themselves. They care about you a lot. They love you, they care about you, and they just don't want to hurt you anymore. It's really actually kind of crazy because that's why people run away. They don't want to hurt you, but then they run away and they hurt you. The last card here says one day, someday, somewhere, another time. So this one is really just giving me a sense of like the childhood traumas has affected them so much through their life and they haven't really healed them that they're trying to do those things now. And I feel like they might feel like it's a bit too late for them, but like with anything, nothing's too late. And I think that the first step is having that realization and like maybe it does come down to that person like you setting a boundary with this person. And that's what's actually created the situation where they have to do the healing and do the work. Because what if they don't want to lose you? What if they don't want to lose the love of their life? You know? So it really just it seems a little bit painful for you. But with this reading, I just really think that this has got a lot of learning and a lot of growing in it. And to go back to the daily affirmation at the beginning, there's no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order. I am being guided to learn and grow. So it's really giving the sense of like that's kind of what this reading is. This person's been, like guided. He's been guided. They've been guided to like learn and grow. And I feel like like they probably do the same with you. So I think it's really beautiful. I think I am going to just do one more. One more. Which one will you be? One more. Star seeds. I don't know why, but I touched them first. So many cards. I'm like, which one? Okay. We have Starkeepers, Cosmic Ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. That's a good one. So through this, be grounded. I love this picture. I wish these come up better on the camera. Oh, no, they don't come out really good. I love this one because obviously it's my favorite color. What other messages can we get? Stars, seeds. All right, here we go. We have Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And we have the Seven Star Sisters, Birth and Creation's Tapestry of Life and Expression. I love how these go with this reading. They're so vague. They're so vague in general ones. Like there are so like real depthy ones in there. And these ones are just like really just the good messages, like the vague messages that are just you could put them with anything. But I love that about this because this was really going with this reading. It's saying seed the light by staying grounded. And it says that you have the knowledge within you because you have the universe's knowledge. And then the tapestry of life, like this is just saying like this is all about being guided to learn and grow. This is the journey. So with that, I hope you enjoyed today's twin flame update energy. If you did resonate, please leave a comment if you would like, and also subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, I'm just going to say in the end of this video, if you want to check out my latest song, it's called Quantum Pulse, like 01010001. And I don't know. Honestly, I'm just being me. So like if you don't like it, too bad. And yeah, go check that out. It's on my channel. And I'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.